out to the Tides, second baseman number 18, Jackson Holiday.
Jake Irvin, he was outstanding on Independence Day in his start for the Nationals in Washington, D.C. Jose Miranda, a 5-hit game for the Twins. Reds departed the Bronx on Thursday with a 3-game series sweep over the Yankees, and the A's blanked the Angels for a second straight game. Welcome in, everyone. Steve Lennox, LenoxOnBaseball live stream podcast. We are recapping day number 99 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Hope you had a wonderful July 4 holiday with friends and family. We open with That's Baseball. And, one of the most popular quotes from Hall of Famer Joe DiMaggio, he was asked why he hustled or played and played hard when it had little effect on a game's outcome or his team's standing. The Yankee Clipper replied, because there's always some kid who may be seeing me for the first time. I owe him my best. Not sure Yankees outfielder Trent Grisham did that on Independence Day. Not sure what Aaron Boone was saying in defense of Grisham after the game was over, after the Yankees were swept by the Cincinnati Reds. And for today, that's baseball. Again, recapping day number 99 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Orioles and Mariners. Mariners did pick up a victory, 7-3 against Baltimore on Thursday. With that, they avoid being swept at home. Julio Rodriguez, they need him. They need him in a big way. It can start before the All-Star break, but Julio Rodriguez has had a down season. Rodriguez on Thursday, double home run, his first home run since mid-June. J.P. Crawford breaking a 2-2 tie. Crawford 3-run double. And then later in that frame, Mitch Garver hit a 2-run home run. That capped the Mariners' 5-run 7th inning. Gunnar Henderson, 3 hits, 27th home run on the season in the loss. Jordan Westburg also homered for Baltimore. Seattle, 11 strikeouts in the win. The Mariners have now, and I just keep updating these numbers because they're updated daily. Mariners have struck out 10 or more times in a game in 9 straight games. The Mariners have struck out 10 or more times. 56 games this year out of their 89. They have struck out 10 or more times in a game. 9 consecutive games. Put the ball in play. Again, touched on it. Reds complete their series sweep in New York against the Yankees. Take the finale 8-4. Nick Martini, solo home run in the second. Jonathan India, stay healthy. He's going to put up numbers. India solo home run in the third. Spencer Steer home run with a man on the 5th inning. That made it 5-0. All 3 home runs off Marcus Stroman. And you just wonder with Stroman. Remember, he sort of showed up Gleyber Torres recently. Aaron Judge in the dugout mouthing the words. You could read his lips. We don't do that here. Something to that extent. I wonder if he has a similar conversation with Trent Grisham as well. First time the Yankees have been swept in a 3-game series. Swept last week in a 2-game set against the Mets. Yankees 4-13. 4 wins, 13 losses in their last 17. 0-5-1. Splitting a 4-game series in that 6-series stretch. 0-5-1 in their last 6 series. Yankees Red Sox open up a 3-game series in the Bronx on Friday night. The Yankees trending down. Red Sox trending up. Red Sox, they managed somehow, some way to pick up a 6-5, 12-inning victory against the Marlins in Miami on Thursday afternoon with the win. Red Sox now 8 games over 500 for the first time this season. They complete their series sweep, their 5th series sweep of the season. All 5 have been on the road, 8 games above 500. They pick up the win. Nick Pivetta was terrific. Departed the game with a 2-0 lead. Ended up with a no decision. Pivetta struck out 10 for the second time this season. His other outing where he struck out 10 against the Mariners. They both count, right? Against the Marlins and the Mariners. Pivetta, again, 6 2/3, did not allow a hit until there were 2 outs in the 7th inning, and he went a full 7 innings. Now, Jesus Sanchez broke up the potential no-hit bid with a 2-out triple against Pivetta in the 7th inning. Celebrated like the Marlins are 10 games up in their division. They're not. Sanchez led off the bottom of the 9th inning with a double against Kenley Jansen, thrown out at the plate by Jarren Duran. Sanchez then tied the game at 4 with a 2-run home run off Zach Kelly in the bottom half of the 11th inning. Tyler O'Neill, 3 hits, had an RBI double in that 12th inning, provided a little insurance. The Red Sox needed it. O'Neill finished the game with 2 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. Sox had 5 stolen bases total. Let's see if they try to run against the Yankees during this weekend series in the Bronx. All-Star. I like saying this. All-Star Stephen Kwan, another day at the plate. Kwan, 3 base hits, 2 RBIs. Cleveland, 8-4 victory against the White Sox in the series finale at Progressive Field. Kwan's 12th 3-hit game of the season, and now has enough plate appearances to qualify for the batting title. Right now, leading the AL in hitting at 367. Andres Jimenez, 2 hits, 2 runs scored. Josh Naylor, Bo Naylor, both 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Ben Lively, the victory, now 8-4 on the season for the Guardians. Pedro Pajes broke a 1-1 tie. RBI double for Pajes. And then after that, Alec Burleson knocked in a run that provided a little insurance. Burleson, RBI base hit in the 10th inning. Cardinals prevail 3-2-10 against the Pirates, take 2 of 3 in the series at PNC Park. Andrew Pollant gave up just 1 earned run on 4 hits over 7, took a no decision. Cardinals end up winning in extra innings. Brian Reynolds, solo home run in the loss for Pittsburgh. And the Cardinals now 14-7 over their last 21. Logan Webb gave up a couple of runs in the first inning. That was it. Giants, 3 runs in the 4th inning, 1 more in the 6th inning. Beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-2. Giants do leave the ATL, taking 2 of 3 in the series from the Braves. Webb went 7, struck out 6, 7-6 now with the victory. Camilo Doval gave up a hit, struck out 2, worked the scoreless 9th inning. Doval to save his 16th on the year. Elliot Ramos tied the game at 2, 2-run home run off Charlie Morton in the 4th inning. 2 hitters later, Matt Chapman, boom, broke the tie with a solo home run. Chapman also added an RBI double in the 6th inning. Giants have 7 wins now over their last 10. They open up a 3-game series in Cleveland against the Guardians on Friday. Mets and Nationals in our nation's capital. Early, or I should say late morning start between the Mets and the Nationals. And the Nationals take the series finale 1-0. Manage a split of the 4-game set against the Mets after losing the first 2, both in extra innings. Jesse Winker came off the bench, pinch hit home run in the 8th inning. That off reliever Adrian Hauser, who was tagged for the loss. And that home run by Winker, accounting for the only run of the game. Yes, I'm going to say it. Love those 1-0 games. Jake Irvin was terrific. 8 innings, 1-hit shutout baseball. Irvin walked 1, struck out 8. 7-6 now with the win. Derek Law fanned a couple and working a 1-2-3 9th inning. Law, his first save of the season, first save in a long time. Irvin gave up a walk in the 2nd and a single in the 3rd. That was it. Retired 17 in a row the rest of the way and retired 24 of the 26 batters that he faced in his outing. 19th 1-0 game this season. We've had 19. The Nationals have 2 1-0 wins on the season. Astros take the finale in Toronto, end up taking 3 of 4 in the series north of the border as they beat the Blue Jays on Thursday 5-3. Mauricio Dubon breaking a 3-3 tie. Dubon RBI single in the 5th inning. Jeremy Pena added a home run in the 7th. Framber Valdez, he's got to lead that rotation. Picked up his 3rd straight win for the Astros. Valdez gave up 3 runs over 6, now 7-5 on the season. Valdez and the bullpen helped out. Club turning 5 double plays against the Blue Jays. Astros now 12-2 over their last 14 games, 3 over 500. Jays just 4 wins now over their last 16. Blue Jays manager John Schneider quoted after the game saying, "Got to pick yourself up and keep going. There's no giving up. There's no quitting." Okay. We'll see. I don't think they've quit, but they're on the struggle bus. Cubs able to get the bats going, got the pitching they needed, beat up on the Phillies in the series finale at Wrigley on Thursday. Cubs down 2-0, 5-run 4th inning, never trailed again, won the game 10-2. Cubs do avoid being swept at home, but have now lost 4 straight series and 7 of their last 8. Sellers, perhaps, Ian Happ on the move in the next couple of weeks. I'd like to see Ian Happ go somewhere. I really would. I think he'd be a big pickup for somebody. Happ 4-hit day, 4 for 4, double, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, his 3-run home run in the 4th inning. And then that put the Cubs up 3-2, his second 3-run home run of the game in the 5th inning. That put the Cubs up 8-2. And the second time in his career where Happ has homered from both sides of the plate. Seiya Suzuki on base 4 times, a couple of singles, 2 walks, 3 runs scored. Jameson Taillon Went to full 7 innings, gave up the 2 runs early on, settled in. Tyone walked no one, love that number, struck out 7, earned the win, now 5-4 on the season. 40,143 at Wrigley on Independence Day. Padres, Rangers wrapping up their series. Jurickson Profar, a home run. Padres won the finale 3-1 against the Rangers. And with that, they take 2 out of 3 in the series. Padres were blanked in the series opener on Tuesday, came back, won the next 2 games. Michael King, 7-5 with the win. Max Scherzer taking the loss, and Robert Suarez picked up the save, his 22nd on the season. Donovan Solano, 3 base hits, RBI double in the 4th inning. That got the Padres on the board first. Profar is going to be back in Arlington in a few weeks as a starter for the National League All-Star team. Homered in the 6th inning. That made it 2-0 with the Padres up 1-0 in the 4th inning. Profar threw Odolis Garcia out at the plate as he attempted to score the tying run with 2 outs. The Padres 4-2 on their trip through Boston and Texas. Rangers now 6-13 over their last 19 games total. Jake Cave writing himself a nice story for the Rockies. Cave breaking a 3-3 tie with one big swing of the bat. His first home run of the season, solo shot in the 6th inning. And the Rockies go on and beat the Brewers 4-3. Brewers, Rockies split the 4 games. Colorado won the opener. Brewers won the next 2. Rockies take the finale on Thursday. 3 of the 4 games decided by a single run. Cave's first home run of the season. Charlie Blackmon also 2 hits, produced a 2-run double in the game as well for the Rockies. 48,705 the announced and paid attendance at Coors Field Thursday. Christian Walker. Did not know this until I read the story, the game recap, from pretty much the same hometown as Tommy Lasorda, late Dodgers manager. Be curious if Tommy Lasorda was with us present day, and someone asked him what he thought about Walker's performance during his career at Dodger Stadium. Christian Walker, 2 more home runs. Diamondbacks at Dodger Stadium, beating the Dodgers 9-3 Thursday. Diamondbacks take 2 of 3 in L.A. Walker, 5 home runs, 9 RBIs in the series. Now 19 career home runs at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers skipper, present day, Dave Roberts said, Walker, he, being Walker, Babe Ruth against us. Arizona starter Zach Gallen went 4. 3 relievers combining for 5 scoreless innings the rest of the way out of the bullpen. Justin Martinez, 3 scoreless, now 3-0 with the win. Gabriel Moreno, 3 hits for Arizona, and he knocked in a pair of runs. Brandon Lau rhymes with now. 3 base hits, 3 for 5 solo home run, 3 runs scored. Joey DeLuca, 3 base hits, 3 for 5 home run, 2 RBIs. Rays able to hold on late, beat the Royals at Kauffman Stadium 10-8. Rays had 8 different hitters collect at least 1 RBI. They had 10 different batters in the lineup, including 1 off the bench, with at least 1 hit. 8 different hitters scored at least 1 run. That's making a contribution up and down the lineup. Zach Eflin, 6 runs, 5 earned, over 5. on Independence Day, it was good enough for Eflin to pick up the win. His record now even at 5-5. And the Rays led 4-0, 8-3, and able to hold on late. Bobby Witt Jr., 3 hits, home run, that in the 9th inning for Kansas City. Rays 11-5 over their last 16. They've won 5 consecutive series. They go to Arlington, open up a 3-game series against the Rangers Friday night, then home before the All-Star break, 6 games at home next week, 3 against the Yankees, and then 3 more against the Guardians. Could be an interesting final 9-game stretch before the All-Star break for the Tampa Bay Rays. Break up the A's. The A's sweep a series at home against the Angels, and on Thursday they turned in their second straight shutout, winning 5-0 on Wednesday, winning 5-0 on Thursday. J.P. Sears combining with 4 relievers on the shutout on Thursday after Joey Estes tossed a complete game and picked up a shutout win on Wednesday. Sears went the first 5, each reliever working a scoreless inning. Sears 5-7 with the victory. Angels 4 total hits, all singles. Paid attendance in Oakland on Independence Day, July the 4th, 11,956, 11,956. Rain-shortened game, Twins prevail over the Tigers, 12 runs, 14 base hits in what turned out to be a 7-inning game because of rain, 12-3 the final, as the Twins take the finale against the Tigers at Target Field. Jose Miranda, have a day. 5 for 5, 3 doubles, 3 RBIs, 4 runs scored. Ryan Jeffers, 3 for 4, double home run, 4 runs batted in. Bailey Ober, now 8-4 with the victory. Ober went the first 6 for the Twins, gave up 3 earned runs and struck out 8. Jeffers' home run in the 4th inning, extending the Twins franchise record. They have now hit at least 1 home run in 22 consecutive games, have 34 home runs in that 22-game stretch. Kenta Maeda roughed up 9 runs allowed over 3 2/3 innings. Maeda now 2-5 with the loss. The game was called in the 7th inning. Was actually moved up in terms of the start time and called in the 7th inning, and the Twins do prevail with a 12-3 victory. That is a recap of day number 99 of the Major League Baseball regular season. We're getting closer to the All-Star break. Sugar's Random Thoughts brought to you by the Yellow Rose of Talbot B&B. Considering to stay on the Maryland Eastern Shore, the beautiful Maryland Eastern Shore, this summer, this fall, this winter, consider a stay at the Yellow Rose of Talbot Bed and Breakfast in Easton, Maryland. Not that far from St. Michael's, not that far from Chestertown, Maryland. Beautiful area. Absolutely beautiful. Crazy in the summertime. Now I'm really ad-libbing here. Crazy in the summertime, but just absolutely beautiful spring in the other seasons. Beautiful in the summer. Crazy driving. Think the Hamptons in many ways. I cringe to say that. But if you're considering a stay on the beautiful Maryland Eastern Shore, consider a stay at the Yellow Rose of Talbot B&B. Tell my sister Tammy, my brother-in-law Kenneth, I sent you their way. Marlins, 87 games in, 69 home runs. If you watch the Marlins highlights or watch a Marlins game, and I did the previous couple of days as they played the Red Sox, sometimes they celebrate like they are a first-place team, and they're not. Mariners right now, July 4 holiday, rearview mirror. Mariners right now, 2-game lead over the Astros in the AL West. Just a short time ago, June 18th, they had a 10-game lead in the AL West. Put the ball in play, Seattle. Put the ball in play. That is a wrap, once again, on day number 99 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Reminder, follow us on social media. We're thinking about hitting Instagram at some point. Not sure if that's beneficial or not. At LenoxOnBaseball. We're working on some things. We're continuing to grow our audience. And just one other reminder, yes, at LenoxOnBaseball via social media, X, formerly known as Twitter, and perhaps Instagram down the road. But also now working with Locked On Sports and loving it. Cover the Red Sox each and every game. Red Sox or Yankees fan, building that audience as well. Locked On Red Sox postcast on immediately, almost within 10 minutes or so of the last out of a game. So tonight, Red Sox Yankees wrap up in the Bronx. Last out recorded, scrambling to get on. Go for about 30 minutes recapping Red Sox games, part of the Locked On Sports Boston, Locked On Sports Network as well. We are live via YouTube and also available wherever you get your podcasts as well. So part of Locked On Sports, Locked On Boston, Locked On Red Sox postcast immediately following, within 10 minutes or so, maybe 15, within 15 minutes of the last out of each and every Red Sox game the rest of the way. Shameless plug, I know, but I'm all about being Johnny self-promotion. Most days, including this day, former Aberdeen Ironbird intern Brian Holland sends us away.
Stop talking during the anthem. Go watch Steve Lennox's new podcast because Steve is the man.